ever since we did the Creators for Peace collaboration, and this was the piece that I've painted, I really wanted to do another deconstructed bloom. In this case, this was a deconstructed sunflower. Lance called it hibiscus, whatever, Lance, it was a sunflower. Anyway, and what I loved, hold on, let me just keep this up here for a second. And what I loved about it was when I blew it out, I had all of this around the outside in the negative space. So I guess because there's stuff there, it's really not negative space, but I digress. And I've wanted to kind of do this again. So I went back and rewatched the video to go, what did I do to get that? And it turns out that what I did was, I'm gonna put this down. And it turns out that what I did was I laid down the base color, then I put a puddle of the base color like to act as like a pillow. And then I put the puddle colors down, blew it out. And when I did that and started to stretch it, I lost all of the other colors, sort of. The pillow color sort of took over. And then after I stretched it out, wondering if those colors would eventually show up, and they didn't, I then re-poured the puddle and blew it back out. And when I did that, I got all that really cool effect around the outside. So what I decided to do today was for history to repeat itself and see if I could actually do it again. I've done multiple deconstructed blooms where by mistake, I've had to re-pour the puddle because, you know, it was a mess. I tilted it and it sucked. So, you know, I didn't really know that that was a technique because it wasn't. So I decided that I would try this again. I would lay my base color, then I would put a pillow of the base color, then I would puddle my colors, blow it out, and see if I kind of lost them all, I was hoping. And then I would re-pour the puddle and blow that over top to see if I could then get that, I don't know, a layered bloom effect. I'm not sure what else to call it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So as always, my name is Tiffany Remijn. Welcome to my channel. Stay tuned to the end because I got some information to tell you about what's coming up on Friday and what's happening this weekend. So for now, let's go make a bloom on a bloom.
Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over, I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home, your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember you were made. I try to work, but it doesn't work. I try to say something, but there's no word. I try to justify my actions, less reactions, heartbeat raising. Oh, it doesn't work.
did you think? I don't know. I really liked it. I don't know, it was kind of difficult for me. When I poured out the first one, you saw it tilt and I'm like, oh, that's kind of pretty. I'm gonna ruin it. But then I thought, no, this is also an experiment, and sometimes you gotta go out of your comfort zone and experiment. I'm like, I'm gonna lay down that second puddle anyway. But I stood there for like a good 5 minutes before trying to figure out if this is actually what I wanted to do. And I did it anyway. So I'd love to know in the comments, what did you think? Version number 1 before I laid the new puddle, or version number 2, or kind of a combination of the two? I'm not sure what I would have wanted you to do, Tiffany, but it's kind of cool anyway, or it sucked. And I hate both, and I don't know why you do get deconstructed blooms on your channel. So, as I said earlier, what's coming up this weekend and what we have in store for you. So Friday night is premiere night. We are going to do a Masters inspired pour. So I, of course, live in the Netherlands. I went to the Van Gogh Museum for some inspiration. So that'll be a hint as to what I'm doing on Friday. And then starting on Saturday, we've got May the Force Be With You, or May the 4th Be With You. It's kind of like a play on words. It's a Star Wars themed collaboration, and that is hosted by, it's art by Donna M. I always say it that way. I will never stop saying it that way, Donna. I'm sorry. I can't say it's art by Donna M. Yeah, well, there, I said it now. Hosted by Donna, of course, and it kicks off on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we do it again on Sunday, which is May 1 at noon, and then on the actual May the 4th, we start at 3 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So I hope you'll join us for that. Stay tuned for all of our channels. There'll be a bunch of information coming, trailers and thumbnails, and you won't be able to miss it because there's 23 of us that are gonna participate in that collaboration. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Ciao for now, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be Friday.